What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and I don't know if I can even consider doing a triple upload on a Saturday, but I have three strong topics today. The first of which is going to be how Epic Game Store's review system is absolute baloney sausage. You heard it here first, baloney sausage, and I'm actually going to keep putting more markers in my hand. I'm told that if you have pencils in your hands, people will think you're more intelligent. So I'm figuring, why don't I just use markers, and it's got to be better, right? The second video I think is going to be a spicy one too, about the Metro Exodus developer in a roundabout way threatening the PC community, saying that if we don't buy their game on PC, then they're not going to release it on PC anymore. I'm sure this is going to end well. And the third, I'll keep a little secret for now, but it's also no secret that I haven't been an absolutely huge fan of the Epic Game Store. And it's really nothing to do with the quality of service or, the fact that they're connected to Fortnite, things like that. The fact that I'm a Steam fanboy, I'm not. I really don't care. I hate the fact that there's multiple launchers, but you can't really blame Epic for that. There's a million already. Every company's out there has got their own damn launcher that you're inevitably going to have to deal with. As much as we want to complain about it, this is the way it is. But I'm not a fan of the Epic Game Store because of the simple reason it isn't about player choice. A lot of people, I believe incorrectly, keep using this argument when I say I'm not a fan of it and that it's not a true competitor to Steam. They say, but Jeremy, it's another place we can buy games. Yeah, if it worked like that, but clearly from the business model we're seeing early on from Epic is that it is not offering any player choice. If you want to buy The Division 2, you have to use their store. If you want to buy Metro in the first year, you're going to have to buy it at their store. That is not offering any player choice whatsoever. True player choice, obviously, would be to have the game available on both Steam and Epic and maybe other options, right? That's player choice. The players are not winning with exclusives, all right? It's like the console war. You would think that it would push development and make games better and push Epic Games to be better, but they don't have to be better because they can just be cheaper. And base level customers will see, hey, I can get Metro Exodus for $5 or $10 cheaper on Epic. This is a win, full stop. And in a lot of ways, they're not wrong, but this is short-sighted. This is basically selling your soul, selling any possible feedback that you could give to the developer or your fellow gamers. Okay, you're selling all of that out for $5 or $10, which if it's worth it to you, okay, fine, right? You're probably the same people that only give a shit about buying super ultra mega mythic Timmy editions on pre-order from other software. And unfortunately, this buyer still represents a huge portion of the consumer base. Another argument I hear about Epic is that it's just going to be better. We're going to get more features, and that not having reviews is somehow not a big deal. That review bombing is the big reason they don't want to offer reviews. And to that, I say that is absolute BS. Okay, if you're a game developer, and I'm going to bring up the article now. If you're a game developer, all right, and we see Tim Sweeney, God bless his little programming heart. He says, we're working on a review system for Epic Games Store based on the existing one from Unreal Engine. It will be opt-in by developers. Ooh, imagine how many are going to opt in. We think it's best because review bombing and other gaming the system is a real problem. Is it though? Is it? Are customers complaining about that? No, seriously, I want to know, are customers complaining about that? This is absolute. Don't let these industry shills tell you that it's any kind of problem for real consumers. All right. When I look at a review, all right, Steam already offers a chart where I can see if there's a spike in negative or positive reviews. All right. When I see that, and I see every one of these reviews saying like, get woke, go broke, I'll know they did something stupid from maybe a PR standpoint, all right? It has nothing to do with the game itself. It's like they think we can't read. They're worried about the aggregate score. Let me tell you, maybe there are some buyers out there like this. Certainly there probably are. But as a review buyer myself, when I see the reviews, I don't just say, oh, it has a 3.2. Okay, move on. No, I click through and I read the reviews. And I can tell if there's some sort of mass backlash. Let's look at Ace Combat 7 right now on the PC port. There's a lot of people angry about the way the flight stick options that they give you, all right? So it's getting hit hard with that. 4K video support, no 21.9, all right? That's today. If in 2 months I see that those issues have been resolved, the outrage by the customers is irrelevant, okay? And hopefully some of those people will actually change their reviews. Let me offer you one possible reason reviews are hated by a lot of developers. We've seen more than once where developers actually get large bonuses based on their Metacritic scores, all right? I believe that that is at least in part why so many devs are always saying, well, review bombing is bad, that this is just bad for us. We don't like it. Yeah, because a lot of devs are incentivized financially based on reviews of their game. I believe removing player choice is an absolute boneheaded decision. When we look at right now what Epic offers versus Steam, all right, this is not player choice. Unless your choice is that you want literally no features, okay, in exchange to save $10, okay. And you know what? I'm probably being too, too foolish to think that that doesn't matter to a lot of people. But as we'll see in the second video today, with Metro Exodus basically now coming out and going to war with their own customers over this decision, it's not going to end well for them. And there is going to be a significant portion of people that simply do not buy the game because it's on Epic and they don't have access to all sorts of things like library sorting, account sharing, item trading, groups, mod distribution, forums, user reviews, user profiles, archives, cloud saves, Linux support, wish lists. I mean, these are all things. Essentially, Epic Store is like just buying a game from Amazon and also not having reviews. Amazon knows the value of having reviews, so much so that it financially incentivizes and disincentivizes sellers' placements on their marketplace due to customer reviews. Consumer reviews are important. And obviously, you can trade all these features in if you choose to take the high seas, which I would never recommend. But you see a lot of people talking about, you know, Epic Games is working on an optional review system. The revelation came via Tim Sweeney on Twitter. This is actually a while ago. Why it's getting covered just now, I'm not sure. And I've always said, if Epic Games did nothing, but I could even deal with them gaming and using their money to get exclusives. That's the free market. They're welcome to do that. I don't think players necessarily lose that much if they have the same features. If Epic Game Store had at minimum forums and user reviews, I would really care a lot less. And they say that this review stuff certainly seems to be the go-to tactic to express frustration on Steam. This week, 4A Games Metro titles have received a wave of negative reviews off the back of the announcement that it will be temporarily exclusive to Epic Games Store. In other discussions on Twitter, Sweeney assured that Epic is working to make the store operate offline, and continued to defend the ethos behind Epic Game Stores from its critics. Now, there is a fair amount of people that just don't want to leave Steam. People are loyal. But make no mistake about it, Steam absolutely needs competition, all right? Real competition. Steam is not going to give us, the buyer, okay, more features because Epic Game Store comes in and steals away an exclusive. They're not incentivized. They didn't lose customers okay, because somebody was better. They lost customers because somebody else was cheaper. Now, Epic did come out and add this return policy, which I think is super important. That is a step in the right direction, but clearly they're not ready for prime time. And secondarily, it would appear that they don't want to be. If they're not going to give customers, automatic reviews and forums to discuss their games, it's a hard pass on almost any game. It's not like I can't go play a million other games and either wait for a game to come out on Steam or just not buy it at all. There's many, many options, new games coming out every week. So Metro is going to, without a doubt, lose sales here. When I cover the second story of the day, they're going to lose even more sales because this is a greedy, short-sighted decision by Metro to move over there. Okay, Epic does not care about people. They care about developers. All right, so it should tell you a lot about companies that choose to go with the Epic Game Store. Now, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Steam is not perfect. It has a plethora of ways it has been screwing customers over, and there's a lot of things that could be better about Steam. But Epic Game Store, the way they're operating, the way they appear to be choosing to operate, is not going to help consumers. It's not going to push Steam to give customers more features because that's not how Epic is beating them. Epic is beating them with dollars. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.